who chooses to watch this video. I'm basically technically going to call this video Dragon Ball Super's power scaling is way lower than what you guys think. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to take some liberty, one minor liberty, of the original Dragon Ball Z card game, if anyone remembers that. That quote-unquote had Super Saiyan 3 Goku having 75 million power level as a stage 5 card. Those cards, at least in the original Dragon Ball Z, in the original statements of Akira Toriyama, literally showed the character having their original power scaling. Now, like I said, I'm not taking liberties past that. But I would state this. Literally, this freaking idiot says that when he gets to his final form, his final form is 1 million times stronger than this current form. Is 1 million times stronger than this current form. That means, if you really got technical about it, that means Frieza's stage 1 is 450,000 times normal. At best case scenario. And he states that his true final form is only 1 million times stronger. Which works perfectly when you think about it, because Goku's power scaling should be jumped from 32,000 up to eventually to where he could get close to 1 million, if not 900,000. Now, here's the problem. So, without knowing the true scaling of this form, which I'm not going to try stating what the true scaling of this form is, because I really don't flipping care. This form, literally in the Revival of F movie, Frieza literally states, "Oh, I just need to get 1 million times stronger." Literally, I'm taking, like I said, the context from the movie right there. So literally that means that Frieza's original power scaling of Golden Frieza at most would be 1 million, would be 2,044,450,000. Wait, that sounds strong, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't state that. That sounds strong on paper. But that would make Frieza weaker than this version of Vegeta. That would make Frieza weaker than this Gohan. A teenager version of Gohan would be stronger than Frieza. And heck, even Goku himself states that these two, the Bokoten and Trunks in the Buu Saga, is stronger than Frieza. Now, before that's even stated, and we're taking some liberties here because of what's stated, Old Kai literally states that whoever sealed him to the Z Sword in the official manga says is weaker than Buu. We're not even talking about this Buu. The only Buu that freaking he should even be talking about at that current moment is this Buu. So that means technically Frieza's power scaling, or Goku's power, or technically any Dragon Ball Super character's power scaling, is weaker than half the cast of the original Dragon Ball Z. At least in my opinion, he'd be Buu, or say Super Goku, Blue, would be weaker than this guy. Not even in his full power, just his perfect form. This guy would almost one-shot Goku Blue without problems. If you actually go by the power scaling, because like I said, according to the cards, and I'm in the Sound to Letter, and I used to have an official book from Dragon Ball Z, which I wish I had still to this day, the power scaling to gain Super Saiyan is 300,000. And Frieza's dumbass motherfucker basically broke that fucking scaling. And yet, even the cards back in the day, the official trading card game, would even give him 1 million power scaling. Gohan Super Saiyan 2 has 5 million. That means, once again, you're in 2 million. Golden Frieza. That means I will kill Buu. I will kill Beerus, I mean. Oh shit, keep that fucker away from me. I'm dead. Fuck. Oh, don't worry, my lord. I will survive. I will make sure he does not. Oh shit, Gohan's firing a Kamehameha at me. Fire me, Lord Beerus. I'm dead too. Peace. That means without even a question, the reason why Dragon Ball Super does not even show Vegeta going blue, or Goku even using something like this if he has it accessible, is because Goku's never been the type to use a stronger transformation than his opponent. And anyone who actually knows anything about real martial arts would tell you one thing. How did Goku Super Saiyan 3 get beat by the legendary strong Beerus? He chopped him in a weak point on the body. If you get hit in certain places on your body, you could technically be knocked out faster. Isn't it kind of funny that Mr. Beerus over here, every time during the whole entire movie, Albert, the Battle of Gods, every scene that shows him attacking one of the Z Warriors, he's always hitting the weakness. He literally smacks Piccolo right in his fucking heart. He literally hits Gohan to where you literally see Gohan's eyes go blank. He's not beating him as an actual fight. He's just basically, let me get this special hit on you, which knocks you out. Let me get this special hit on you, which knocks you out. He's using basically advanced style martial arts, but yet, that shows you right there. But yet, what does Dragon Ball has shown us multiple times in character on his own personal opinion. If a character who is actually knowing martial arts knows better than you, they can still hit you in your quote-unquote weak point. Heck, let's go back to Dragon Ball Z and go look at the first villain of Dragon Ball. They literally learned that if Goku held on to his tail, they could beat him. He had a paralyzing effect, which all they had to do is grab onto his tail. This dummy and Nappa came where they basically got rid of their weakness, so that way the Z Warriors could not use that advantage on them. So let's think about this. So what's the difference between Raditz' tail being a weakness compared to how Beerus basically more or less beats Goku and all of them? It's the same logic and the same principle. He beats him by basically more or less grabbing the Saiyan's tail. It makes him completely invulnerable to fight. Master Roshi's done the same thing to Goku, being 100 times weaker than Goku. That means any character in Dragon Ball fucking history can technically beat any Dragon Ball character, period. Because once you think about it from a point of view, a character grabbing a Saiyan tail could easily beat that Saiyan. It's happened in Dragon Ball multiple freaking times where Goku's tail got grabbed and characters were able to beat him. Literally, even Dragon Ball GT has Baby spinning him around by his damn tail as he's basically in Super Saiyan 3, helpless as a baby. Because once their tail is grabbed, they completely lose all power. So does that mean Beerus is technically on the same power scale as Baby? No. Because unlike Beerus, Baby is able to one-shot Goku, and he's actually able to one-shot Goku. Beerus, well, I don't care how many times the movie wants to say, oh, well, me quite and punching with Beerus is destroying the universe. Well, good job, because all you remind me of is, hey, you know Dragon Ball Super? You ready for the new storyline? Instead of me fighting Vegeta becoming Kaioken, we replace Vegeta with Beerus-sama. We replace Frieza with Frieza. When I go blue, guys, I go Super Saiyan to beat Frieza. Common sense is common sense. I go blue Kaioken when I fight Hit. Wow, you know, Dad, couldn't I get some limelight again? No, I need more limelight, because it's all about, Dragon Ball Super is all about me and Vegeta time. It's all about me and Vegeta, me and Vegeta, me and Vegeta, me and Vegeta. Hey Dad, what are you gonna do when we fight Majin Buu? I just use the legendary form of Ultra Instinct, which Beerus-sama himself can't even master, but I can somehow attain it. Dad, what are you gonna do about the next person? Good question. I'll just use, hey Vegeta, you wanna jump in and finally do something that you've never done in this series before? Sure, I'll use Blue Evolution, motherfucker, you damn Kakarot. Oh shit, moral. Hey Vegeta, you think you should go to Yardrak and basically be him the same way that I more or less went to Yardrak after I beat Freezer? Since I had no reason to do it this time around? Why not? There's Dragon Ball Super in a fucking nutshell. I'm sorry to say it, but it's literally just retelling Dragon Ball Z, basically just recoding the paint. Instead of Goku learning Kaioken for King Kai, he goes God. Instead of him becoming Super Saiyan, normal yellow form of Super Saiyan, he gets blue. Besides for gaining Super Saiyan 3, he goes UI. I hate Super for that. I'm not trying to be a super hater in the long run, but I hate when series is literally retell their story in a certain way. At least in Dragon Ball Z, you got other characters who actually were able to do something. Gohan defeated Cell, and it had more of a plot point. Dragon Ball Super, it's Goku, 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 Goku. And then on top of that, no people want to complain about GT standing for Goku time. Weird. Hey Goku, you're the main character, right? Yeah. Well, so am I. Wait, hold up. That can't stand for Goku time, because Trunks is there. Pan's there. Every other character in Dragon Ball Z was actually doing something. What's Dragon Ball Super? My turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn. Hey Goku, can you start getting power up? Nope, no, no. It had to be me, man. I can't. I gotta be everywhere. I can't be nothing but. I can't be anywhere if I'm not there. You guys can't do crap without me, because I'm Legendary Goku. Who can't do shit. Who does everything for everyone. Come on, people. Even a lot of you were complaining and hating Super when you literally found out that Frieza came back with a new form, and Vegeta's the one that shows off blue second out of the two, since he never actually gained God in the first place. But yet he can't be the one to kill Frieza for the first time. And then they didn't revive Frieza for the tournament of fucking power. 100 freaking things they could have done. Hey, let's give someone who hasn't done anything for fucking forever some limelight. Because he hasn't done shit since the series started, more or less. But no, we'll revive fucking Gas Frieza over doing anything with an actual useful character who's been built on since the early episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Let's not have him get in a new form. Oh, no. He'll get in a new form in the stupid superhero movie that literally just gives us Super Saiyan 2 Gohan again, guys. Because they definitely laying out ideas by that stage. When I can't even go Super Saiyan, man, I started training so long that I can't even go Super Saiyan, man. I forgot how to go Super Saiyan. Dude, you literally have me who's been Super Saiyan. You literally have me who's been Super Saiyan who's 7 fucking years. I have no excuse. I somehow literally forgot how to go Super Saiyan not even a full year after Super Saiyan, man. I can't even maintain the unlocked potential form that Okai gave me because that's all fucking funny, don't it, guys? I somehow got way weaker than my fucking Z counterpart who's fucking not even a year old. Older than me, younger than me by this stage. But that makes sense. That can still maintain Super Saiyan 3, but don't ask me how to go Super Saiyan, guys. You know I'll struggle. Fucking pathetic. Like I literally stated, I'm in this down to letter. If anyone wants to say Dragon Ball Super doesn't stand for Saiyan Goku time more than GT ever did, then you're fucking on drugs. Because Super does not care about anyone besides for Dummy here or Vegeta over there. Everyone else is completely just fodder. This should have proved it to everyone in the Revival Frieza arc, which somehow he went from, hey guys, I'm still able to freaking at least somewhat fight. I guess Beerus kicked my ass so bad that Beerus knocked the Super Saiyan out of me. I'm surprised the freaking creators of this game didn't even choose to put a special dialogue in and he chose to fight with these two. Where this one's like, hey, what happened, me? When Beerus kicks our ass, he knocks Super Saiyan out of my dumbass. Because that's how strong Beerus is. It makes Beerus sound stronger. Bird Gohan, I didn't lose no power, so how did you get so fucking weak? Beerus-sama, man. That's the only logical reason. That I somehow lost the ability to go in Super Saiyan because of Beerus-sama. Dude, I started training, I was on the World of the Kai, and I started training before that point where I started going to school for 7 fucking years. How did I lose Super Saiyan? Beerus-sama! Dragon Ball Super literally fucked itself over by literally those points alone. How does Gohan stop becoming able to go Super Saiyan after a measly month? Or 2 months, or 3 months, whatever it would be. Where he could go 7 years and still be able to go Super Saiyan? This Gohan could still go Super Saiyan, but this one can't. That makes 0 sense and 0 logic. Why would this one still be able to go Super Saiyan after being 7 years apart from this one? Being able to go Super Saiyan yet, but this one don't know how to go Super Saiyan. How does this little shit know how to go Super Saiyan and only transform into Super Saiyan once in front of Chi-Chi, and then asking Gohan if he can transform again during the Buu Saga? Able to go Super Saiyan when this fucking idiot can't even go Super Saiyan once. Where he has to be retrained by Piccolo to be able to go Super Saiyan. Dragon Ball Super may as well be recalled Goku and Vegeta time. And if anyone wants to argue with me, I'm sorry to say it, but you can argue with me all day long. But that's the problem about Dragon Ball fucking Super.